Today, I present to you 5 color shrines. The deck is pretty simple on the surface. The list has a blue-white core, with an enchantment package to flush out its draws. Let's start with the enchantments, shall we? You have 3 copies of Sanctum of Tranquil Light, 2 Sanctum of Stone Fangs, 2 Sanctum of Shattered Heights, 2 Sanctum of Fruitful Harvest, 3 Sanctum of Calm Waters, 2 Sanctum of All, 4 Medomai's Prophecy, and 4 Omen of the Sea. For the instance, you have 4 Thirst for Meaning and 3 of my favorite blue card of the standard block so far, Thassa's Intervention. Only 4 Sorcery, which are Shatter the Sky, but if they weren't there this deck would fall apart. The complex bits would be the mana base. In order to play this deck you have to sequence your lands perfectly. It took a while, but I got the ratio just right to where you can just about always cast Sanctum of All on 5 without any issues. Provided MTGA doesn't hate the way you look that day. It starts with 3 Savai Triome, 4 Ketria Triome, 2 Indatha Triome, 2 Raugrin Triome, 4 Zagoth Triome, 2 Brightclimb Pathway, 4 Clearwater Pathway, 4 Riverglide Pathway, and 2 Needleverge Pathway. Now some food for thought or offerings for Oko's tombstone, may Thor have mercy on his soul. This list has no basic lands. So if you play it, dial up whatever deity you give praise to and pray that your opponent doesn't play a myriad construct. If they resolve Walking Ballista version 0.9, they will make more tokens than the Joestar family throws punches. As for the sideboard, you have got 4 Duress and 2 Dance of the Manse for the control matchup. 3 Pestilent Haze and 3 Kunoros Hound of Athreos for the aggro matchup. The Hound is also good for graveyard-based matches. The 3 Ruinous Ultimatum are for that irritating blink enchantment deck that people don't know how to stop playing. With that being said, let's get into the game. This is a reasonable keep, which means it's a snap keep in Arena. I open with a tap land and pass the turn. My opponent plays a Plains followed up by a Speaker of the Heavens. If I couldn't figure out what they were playing at this point, I would have hard evidence that the school system failed me. I draw the second best shrine and play a pathway alongside a Medomai's Prophecy. That helps me scry away the Triome I don't need, keeping the pathway on top. I take 1, putting my opponent to 21 as they just play a Plains and pass. My turn, I name Sanctum of Calm Waters with the Prophecy. I follow that up by playing another tapped land. Before that turn ends I play another Prophecy, scrying away the Triome, again. I pass, taking another 1 damage and begin to sweat, looking at 3, possible 4 open white mana and a 1/1 that churns out more angels than features removed from the iPhone. They do nothing, which frees me up to collect on the Prophecy while playing the blue shrine. I also name the red shrine. Then I pass. My opponent plays a land into an Archon of Sun's Grace. Then gets in for 1 and passes. I collect on my second Prophecy by playing the red shrine. I play a tapped land and pass. They Vanishing Light my red shrine. In response I pitch a land to get rid of the Speaker. They receive a 2/2 and get in for 3 lifelink. My turn. Now that 1 Vanishing Light is down, I can play Sanctum of All with a little less fear. I play a land and pass. My opponent plays a land followed by another Archon, then gets in for 5. My turn, I search for a Sanctum of Stone Fangs. I begin triggering the blue shrine, looking for the green with no such luck. I play the Sanctum of Tranquil Light, that I do have, then pass. They get in for 8 damage, I forgot to stop. They then play a Heliod's Punishment on their own token, realizing I must not play any creatures. I cast the Thirst for Meaning and they pass the turn. I search out a red shrine. Trigger the blue shrine so that I have plenty of ammunition as I begin to shoot all their creatures down. After everything but the weighted token dies I pass. They play a dead Linden Steadfast Queen, I tap the token down. They pass. I search up the last shrine and watch my health rise like gas prices in the 2000. At this point I can only dig for more counter magic and wait for my opponent's Uber to arrive. Icicle a few lands and pass. Opponent plays to revitalize and passes. I mess up and accept the blue shrine trigger. After discarding 6, I pass. My opponent plays another dead Linden. Then passes. I resolve my 6 triggers and follow suit. My opponent draws a map to Baskin and Robbins for 2 scoops of ice cream. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment on ways you would like to see the channel improve. Like, share, subscribe, and stay safe.